Good morning, students. Today we are going to learn the new topic, that is the simile and the metaphor. You people are familiar with this topic, that is a simile. Listen, might be you have learned or you have heard this topic in your previous class, but I think metaphor it's a new word. So now let's know about it, that what is a simile and the metaphor. Actually, this simile and metaphor, they both are used for comparison. Okay, both make the comparisons. Simile uses the word as or like. Okay, for doing the comparison, simile uses as or like. Okay, means if that is going to be the simile, then definitely you will find this word, that is as or like. You have read as just take the example, as busy as bee. Isn't we used to say now, as busy as bee. So as busy as a bee means here he's busy, he is as busy, means that is compared with a bee. So as a bee. He is brave as a lion, so his braveness is compared to the lion. So all these are the examples of the simile. Okay, you can take many more examples of that. Okay, she is as beautiful as rose, isn't just white like a jasmine. So all these are the examples of the simile. Now come to the metaphor. What is a metaphor? Actually, metaphor is a figure of speech in which a thing is regarded as symbolic of something else. Okay, means here it is metaphor directly compares. Okay, a metaphor directly compares means in the metaphor we do not use this word like as or like. Here we do the comparison directly. You can take the example, he is God for them. So here he is regarded as a God for them. Okay, so in the metaphor we do the direct comparison, means something stand for the other thing as a symbol. Directly we say, isn't the poem which you people have read here, in this many examples here in this poem, many examples are there of the metaphor. Just like you can take here, that is here cruel eye of the outborn. I told you now that this cruel eye is just stands for the teachers or the supervisors or the headmasters or the principal. So here cruel eye outborn, here this is the metaphor which has been used for the teachers. In the same way you can see here bower, isn't learning's bower. Here learning bower, this is a metaphor which is used for the school, isn't. So instead of writing a school, this metaphor has been used. So basically these figure of speech, they are used in the poems. For example, the metaphors or the alliterations, all these are used to make the poem more interesting and attractive. Okay, now see the second example, one more, that is a dreary shower. Isn't this is also the example of the metaphor. You can see here, that is this is also the bird's cage. Here isn't the cage and the bird. Here the bird has been used for the children, and here the cage has been used for the school, four walls of the school. Here is youthful spring. This youthful spring has been used for the childhood days. So these are the examples of the metaphor. Okay, so what is the difference between the metaphor and the simile? That first thing, that they both are used for doing the comparison. Both of them, they do the comparison. But in the simile, when we have to do the comparison, it use the word like as or like. Okay, yeah, it shows that this is like this one, or she is as beautiful as a peacock, as graceful as peacock, like this, as brave as lion. Isn't in this way. Here we do the comparison in the simile, but in the metaphor, one object is regarded, or which a thing is regarded as a symbolic. Symbolic means as a symbol of something else. Okay, here we do the comparison directly, but something else stands for the other thing. Okay, for example, he is God for them. Directly you can see that he is regarded as a God for them. So here some examples are given here in the book also. First one, the poem The Schoolboy is full of metaphors. What do you think this could mean? Cruel eye, I told you already. Here the cruel eye, it stands for the teacher. Okay, so teachers here, cruel eye, teachers. Learning's boars, this is a metaphor used for the school. Droop his tender wing, that is the use for the children. Okay, birds, here birds, this is the metaphor used for the childhood days. Tender plants means here young children. Okay, now the next exercise, that is the metaphor and the similes are figures of speech that you use to add the color and richness to your writing. These metaphors and the similes, they are used for the richness, means it increases the quality of your writing. It makes the poem or the piece of writing more attractive and the more interesting. Okay, these are the figures of speech. They are used in the literature. See the first one. Now in this, what you have to do, here some examples are given and you have to identify that whether these examples, they belong to simile or they are the examples of metaphor. Okay, so chocolate is my ray of sunshine on a bad day, admitted Rekha. So here you can see chocolate is my ray of sunshine. Here chocolate has been used as a symbol of sunshine, ray of sunshine. Directly chocolate has been used as at the place of a ray of sunshine, as in on a bad day. So this is the example of a metaphor. See here, the lettuce was as crisp as an early fall morning. You can see the example, as crisp as. I told you that the simile use the word as or like. So this is your simile. The bar of soap was a slippery eel. So this is the example of metaphor. Okay, these girls are like peas in a pod. These girls are like peas in a pod. So you can see here, like word has been used here. So this is the example of simile. To identify the simile, it's very easy. The words like as or like, it is used. Okay, so it's very easy. So these two exercises you have to complete in your book itself, and this true false also I have sent you yesterday. This one also you have to complete in your book. Question answers I'm sending today, and the metaphor and the simile definitions I'll give you in copy that you have to write. And one more thing that I told you to write in your copy, that is the about the author. Okay, that is William Blake, and this about the author you have to write down in your copy. You know one more thing about the William Blake, that in your previous class the poem which you have read, that is The Tiger, isn't? That was also written by the William Blake. So please just complete your notes and submit it. So thank you and have a good day.